morning, Trailblazers. Once again, I'm your host, Princess Igwe.
And I'm Pds-Tv. Today is Wednesday, October 5th, and these are your announcements for today.
It is the start of October and also the start of Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
So that is why Real Life Life will be selling ribbons in the cafeteria during lunch in honor of those who had or had breast cancer. Please show your support by purchasing a pink ribbon. All proceeds will go to the American Cancer Society for cancer research and for cancer patients.
If you have applied for a PDS Climate Club, be sure to check your student email regarding club fees and also the first club meeting. The Celestial Society will be meeting today in room 117 from 2 to 3 p.m. Ms. Lovell's classroom. This is a safe space for students who are interested in space and science.
Before we leave, I'd like to give a huge congratulations to our very own CTE Student of the Year, Abigail Dunker. Well, that's it for the announcements today. I'm Pds-Tv.
And I'm Princess Igwe.
And I hope you enjoy the show.
Right here, we have these big tanks. There's 8 of those big tanks. Just for a size estimate, what do you think they hold? 20 million gallons. 20 million.
It's just an example of how nature is going to reclaim itself after humans have been here.
There's a way that they recycle the bugs and put in fresh ones, and that's called the return activated sludge.
If I were to push you into there, what would you do? How would you react?
So your bodily oils get into the water, which causes the water itself to have to work harder.
So, I mean, our fish, are they going to be able to make it in there? Absolutely not.
We'll walk quickly back because it's almost starting to be on the bus.
Round of applause, everyone.
Hello, I'm Shafiq Chowdhury and I'm from Bangladesh.
Hola, me llamo Andrew y yo soy de Acapulco, México.
What's up, Holdings Tim? Did you know that this year we started a welding program in our very own makerspace? Thanks to the hard work of many teachers and students, we are ready for an amazing year of welding. For more about the program, let's go to Dr. Mobley.
Hi, I'm Dr. John Mobley. I am an engineering teacher here at Paul Duke STEM High School. I've been here since our first year. I'm loving every minute of it. So our welding program is brand new here at Paul Duke this year. This year we're going to be focusing on doing a number of 5-week cycles where a variety of students from all over the school are going to come in, try out different forms of welding, projects with those different types of welding. So a lot of fun and a really great access point for a lot of our students and even faculty to get into welding. Okay, our goals for the students this year is really to just get a basic understanding and introduction into welding, the safety aspects of it, personal protective equipment, how to set up a welder, how to properly do some basic welding, including running smooth beads, and then how to attach metal to metal, which is really the whole skill base that you're trying to seek in welding. So really getting that really strong basics and introduction, and then also understanding where you might want to go in the future with welding, whether that's here at Paul Duke as part of our welding program, whether that's at technical college, university, or maybe even in the career field. With great instructors coming in to help guide us forward, we're really just super excited to move forward. That goes not only for our students here, but we also have a number of welding coaches from different departments here at our school that are excited to work with the students and also learn welding as well.
It's an honor to be here at Paul Duke for sure. I like the part of it being a STEM academy. I like the part that kids are interested and motivated. I love seeing students working with their hands, asking questions between each other, without instructors and all being involved, trying to think outside of the box. You can always follow the leader, but if you're following the leader, you're always second. So I want it to be to the point where they're not following the leader, they're thinking outside the box to be better than the leader. My job as a teacher is to help them find the job, to help them get better at their career, to give them the higher self-esteem, to let them know this is an option. Prove it to yourself that you can do this. Prove it to yourself that you can weld. Prove it to yourself that your weld tomorrow was better than your weld today. The more you do it, the better you get, the better your opportunity is, the brighter your future is.
Se puede. This phrase has inspired millions across the country and has created ripples through generations. In honor of Hispanic Heritage Month, we'd like to celebrate a Mexican revolutionary who coined this rally cry, Cesar Chavez. He was a Mexican-American labor leader and civil rights activist who dedicated his life's work to what he called La Causa, or the struggle of farm workers in the U.S. to improve their working and living conditions, community organizing. On March 31st, 1927 in Arizona, he was one of 6 children. His parents owned a ranch and a small grocery store, but during the Great Depression in the 1930s, they lost everything. In order to survive, Cesar Chavez and his family became migrant farm workers, traveling around California just to find work. During his childhood, he had attended 37 different schools by the time he graduated from the 8th grade. When his father had an accident that made him unable to work in the fields, Chavez quit school to help support his family. Working conditions for migrant workers were harsh and unsafe. Chavez believed very strongly about using nonviolent tactics to give people access to healthcare and basic human rights.
We've adopted a method of nonviolence. We expect violence against us. This is, if we're effective, it's going to be that violence, but we're not going to let that deter us.
Unity. He knew this was the only way to create a movement of change. This led him to start leading speeches, marches, and protests. Eventually, he would co-found what is now known as the National Farm Workers Association under this same principle. In 1962, he started a group called the United Farm Workers to fight for better pay and treatment. Chavez took his cause to the government and helped enact the first piece of legislation and Bill of Rights that would give rights to migrant workers.
Labor practices that were committed and are being committed right now against the workers who declare for us are not being taken care of because there's no money to go out there and enforce the law.
Although he died in 1993, not too far from his birth home, his activism sparked movements far and wide to fight for the rights of Hispanic Americans across the country. So let's take the time to remember this trailblazer as we celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month.
Hi everyone, my name is Kilbo Nade, and we're going to be playing Pass the Camera. So basically how it works is I pass the camera to a teacher with a certain description. For example, if I said, I'm going to be passing the camera to someone at grade Simon Slate, I will pass the camera to.
I'm passing the camera to the silliest goose I know.
I am passing the camera to the teacher who has the lowest amount of drip in the building.
All right, so I'm passing the phone off to somebody I would not be surviving chemistry without. Or is it with?
I'm passing the camera to someone most likely to have snacks in class.
I'm gonna pass the phone to who I think has the most speeding tickets.
All right, I'm passing the camera to the teacher most likely to take a field trip to Vegas and then lose all their money.
I'm gonna pass the phone to who I think is most obsessed with their pet.
All right, so I'm pass the camera to someone who has married out of their league.
I would like to pass the camera to somebody who is a terrible singer.
Okay, that's enough.
Bidi bidi bamba. Bidi bidi bamba. Bidi bidi bam bam. I think it was 3 actually, guys. I'm not a real Hispanic. Oh.
Read and put an AirPod in your other ear.
That would be kind of smart. That would be kind of smart, wouldn't it, huh? Good thing I... Look at this.
3.
Anyway.
Okay, 3.
These are announcements for today.
That's the...
We're going. Sorry.
Let's go.
No, please, just one more time. Just one more time.
Don't stop recording, though. Okay.
Anyway.
Okay.
I was gonna say when should have done. Okay.
Caleb up and shoved him in. Caleb, you should put this on the vlog for the TV.
Uh-huh.
We love
Speaking
you,
of shoving
Pds-Tv.
people in.